and a pick crisis actor making fun of the CIA for the Sandy Hook event. So that's why I use that name. And anyway, I just wanted to bring you what our solar system really looks like. There are 397 planets in our solar system, and this is from Patty L. Broussard's um, work. The second sun that you see there at the top of the screen, that is the Blue Cucina, and that's what we often see when we see the second sun. But there are 397 planets, exoplanets. Many of these are mechanically driven, and there is your real solar system. So this is why we're seeing so many different things all over the place. And once we get rid of the flat plate, 9 planets concept, you can begin to get a grip on reality of what's really going on out there. And as you can see, there are huge numbers of planets. There's clusters where they come together and move around freely, and it is completely different than anything that you thought or believed. And this will cause some cognitive dissonance, I do believe. So my work has proven to me that this is in fact true. There are so many different things flying around out there. So anyway, let's get on with the pictures. This is Ambler, Alaska, looking to the south at 8:47 a.m. And we've got 2 UFOs right there. And moving forward, we got them again. They've moved over a little bit. And then we get a whole bunch of them. Yep. They do exist. Just like I saw in my front yard. Same airport, moving along in the sequence of shots. We have this, and we've seen what looks like an electrical discharge coming off the sun. However, I'm just theorizing here. What if this was an actual planet here, and this light, this is what is coming off the edges of it? Could this be the object that's causing the halos? It seems to have that same hue that we see with the halos. And let me progress forward here a little bit more. Could this be the sun simulator in front of it? Could that be light actually coming from the back, being our real sun? I do see an object down here as well. Probably going to be tough to see it on your screen, but it is there. And this light source does seem to have straight edges, leading me to believe that this may be the sun simulator. So my other theory there of light coming from the back of this seems to have some merit. One of my subs had sent in this halo that he caught, and this is taken somewhere down in the islands below Florida. And further down. I can't remember exactly where, but thank you so much for sending that in. That's a pretty awesome halo. But could that halo be what we're seeing? Just like I showed you a second ago. Interesting theory nonetheless. And once again, at another airport, Anatuvik, looking to the south, we have the same phenomenon. And as we progress forward, we can see this very large orb here. Going back, is this an object here? Is that the striped planet? Certainly could be. So what do we have here? Do we have an interaction between the sun and some of these objects as it moves closer? Don't know. Is this the diamonds in the sky? The Beatles, Lucy, Diamonds in the Sky. Sorry, I can't sing, so. I believe that was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Sorry, I had that wrong. But anyway, another angle here at the Anatuvik airport. And, you know, I've been looking at these cams for a couple of years now. So, you know, when I see things that I haven't seen before, you know, and this seems to be somewhat of a theme here, because I keep seeing the same thing, and different camera angles, different airports. So are we getting more of an interaction going on between these objects? Well, that certainly seems to make sense. Well, we do know there is a striped planet out there. There's one planet with a big white stripe in it. We've seen that many times. And now I'm going to show you the sequence here. And what makes me think that this could be the object is, you know, we've all seen where they just drop down a short chemtrail. But this is unusual that it actually grows in thickness and length as we progress forward, and that is uncharacteristic. Usually a chemtrail just begins to spread out, and this does not. It just, if anything, it elongates and it holds its thickness and actually gets closer. And the more I do this, the more I can actually see an orb shape associated with this. So I believe this is the striped planet. That's my belief. I'm not telling you have to believe. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. All right, I'm just showing what I see and what I think it is, based on my own research. And take it or leave it. And this is Beaver looking to the southwest at 2:02 p.m. And what's interesting to me is that we can see a striped planet right there. And then we also see the orb, the red orb, the nemesis star perhaps, brown dwarf. But we also have the striped planet in the same view. Now I know this is faint. I'll try to enhance it so maybe you can see it a little better, but there it is. All right, I'm going to show you this. You know, I can't really explain it or anything like that, so I'm just showing you what I'm looking at here. But this is very unusual because you've got very different sized orbs here. You know, so a lens flare is usually very similar in size, or looks like whatever the image it is that it's flaring off of. Um, this These things are so varying that it makes me think that there's some validity to what's actually here. And let's go forward now. And we do know that these objects coming in have moons and things like that. Kind of interesting. Now this is very interesting, as it is showing the pterodactyl-looking thing that we've seen before. This is a huge, huge, huge creature. Don't know what it is, but we've seen it several times now. A pilot had spotted this thing before and said he had never seen anything with a wingspan of 20 feet or so like this before. It looked like a pterodactyl. So, you know, I've spotted it. Well, Tarky has found it for me, and I've also spotted it many times. So this thing exists and it's out there. What it is exactly, we don't know, but it's huge. And here's another picture of the big bird up here. The thing is enormous. All right, so here's something that's anomalous and quite unusual from April 13th. Excuse me. This is a plasma discharge or something like that. Very unusual. Never seen anything like it. This is from Cape Spencer, looking to the east. This was on April 11th at 10:54 a.m. Well, this is going to do it for Easter 2017. These are from April 14th. That's my favorite right there. That is obviously behind that chemtrail. And the shelltards want to know why this thing disappears. Well, it's because of the chemtrails, the light diffraction, and the metal particulates, reflections, things like that. Sometimes they work, sometimes they fail. And when you get the light just right, these objects can be seen. So anyway, hope everybody had a good day, and thank you for watching, and we'll see what next week brings. But that right there is irrefutable.